Session's mainly going to focus on red, green, and purple. Let's hop into it. Starting off with a green one. This actually isn't the first climb of the day. I had done a yellow and red climb, but I decided not to film them because I thought, they're pretty easy, straightforward climb. So I was like, I'm not really point kind of showing stuff that is, in my opinion, boring. So did not record it. So I started off with this green one, and then I went to this purple one here. I was actually really happy that I got this purple, and this felt like kind of the highlight of my day, unfortunately. So it wasn't again, not a great day, but that's okay. I have bad days in all things. Working out and rock climbing is no different. Um, Now this climb here is a climb that is pretty hard for me. I've done it once prior. I think it might have been on the last session as well. This is basically that same area I've been working on. I should go to another area. Maybe when I get back from Thanksgiving, I will do that. So I got this top here, mashed it with both hands, and then I moved on to the red one, which is right next to the purple one. As you can see, those purple holds right there. This was a pretty good climb. Just like really trying to be slow and methodical right here. Kind of did a little bit of stretching on the arms there. And then was able to reach the top because I'm relatively tall. Up next is this yellow one here. Nothing too special about this yellow one. It is fun because it's a really easy climb and you got to do a little up, and then I almost poked myself in the face with the big volume under, and then kind of go up this here and match that to finish. Then on the red one here, almost bonked my head on that yellow hold, but I was able to not. So I moved my feet up here. And I liked how I did this one better than the last time I had done it, because I was able to get my foot up onto this one here, pull myself up, lean over, and then touch that right there. I don't know what that other red hold on the other side of the wall, on the other side of the volume was for, but regardless, was happy to get that one done. Up next is this purple one here. Now, I think this purple one is pretty easy for me. I just needed to stand up there. I did not need to reach my foot out. Then I reached my foot out to put it on that little foot chip on the big triangular volume. Got my feet up a little bit. Was able to get that side pull there. Then I got a little weirded out by how I was holding that, but I really just needed to keep holding on to it, and then was able to my foot up one and reach the top. Up next is this green one. It's nothing too special. I do like how it kind of comes out over here. You gotta get these two handles, then you work your way back over to the right and are able to reach the top, standing on the start hold. Now, something in my gym changed, and you can probably see this, is you can see the little markers there to tell you where to start and where to finish. Now, these used to be tape, and occasionally they would get kind of kicked off or like torn off or like ripped off to the point where you didn't really know where to start and where the starting holds were. So I'm really happy now that they have this new system, and it, I would say, works pretty dang well. So back to this orange one here. I've tried this one at least 3 times before. I wanted to give it another shot today. So I went out there and I'm able to hang on with that one hand there. But unfortunately, right here, I can just not grab. I cannot get enough force behind that hold right there. I can just not squeeze it hard enough to get my hand to grab that. So unfortunately, that's something I need to work on. Up next with this purple one here, which is right next to the orange one. You can see the orange footholds right there. This one I can do pretty okay on, But I do have a similar problem right here where I'm just not getting enough strength on it. So I think I need to start doing some workouts with my hands, like doing some hangboarding, just to like kind of strengthen the tendons on it. I was doing this hangboarding challenge, or this hangboarding workout that I had watched someone on YouTube do a couple, maybe like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago at this point. And it seemed to work really well when I was climbing that long ago, but since I've kind of come back, I have not done anything like that. So I think I need to spend some time at the end of each session doing that hangboarding workout. It's really fast. It takes less than 10 minutes to do it. So really no excuse. So going forward, I think I'm going to start working on that because I do want to start to climb harder, and I'm trying to push myself, but I'm kind of in a rut right now. So that's, it is what it is. Ruts happen, and it's, again, like I said earlier, it's all part of working out, and anything you do, you're going to have ups and downs. So just got to keep my head high right now. But I have been enjoying this set more recently. Obviously, some of the green ones are kind of kicking my butt. As you saw a little earlier in the video, I did not quite get that green one. But this green one, I was happy that I was able to get that hand up there and top out. That was another highlight of the session for myself. Now, see, something like this, I never knew the start was on that big volume over there. So here, it was nice to know that, oh, that's where I start with my other hand. And I would have never known that if it was just tape, because the tape had gotten torn off, earlier in the set. So I made sure to get my feet up here. Got my feet up a little bit higher, and then was able to top out pretty easily. Nothing too special on that one there. Up next, though, is this green one here. Now, this one, I don't think I've ever accomplished this one yet, or if I have, I've only done it once. But I definitely need to go back and try again. So on this one here, I was not able to complete it the first time. And so I am looking to do that again. That time my foot slipped off that kind of very shiny hold there. So I didn't realize that the first time. And then the second time here, I'm able to work my way over, do the same moves I had just done, no more efficient or inefficiently than I had done last time. But the key difference here was I was able to move my foot up. I got that onto there, and then I was able to press up there, pull myself up, and foot on that hold over there. And then from here, I just couldn't get a good foot anywhere, and I didn't know what to do. And I didn't, that foot felt too high for myself. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to risk it. I'm not feeling it right now. My body is just not, again, in a rut. So that's kind of my thought process around why I wasn't able to make that one there. I do obviously want to go back and get that. I just don't know how long this set will be around. Hopefully long enough for me to, feel better and eventually get that. Coming towards the end of the session here, though, just cleaning up with this red one here. Not just a good one to kind of close the session out on. And then I decided this last purple one here, I was like, you know what? This one makes me feel good. I was feeling, again, like I said, feeling weak. So I was like, you know what? This purple one is not too muscly. It is a decent amount of technique and kind of just balance as well. So I was like, you know what? This is a good one to, I think, finish off on. I'll get all the way up here and then top out. Always like to finish on a completed climb. It's a good way to finish. And I top out, and that was the end of that session there. Tail of the tape, yellow and red. Nothing too much to say about it. Pretty consistent with those at this point. Now, green, they did a couple green. That one green I knew I wasn't going to be able to do. That second green that I failed twice, I kind of thought I might be able to do it, but ended up not being able to. Now there's that one purple one next to the orange one that I'm kind of having that same issue, that I feel like I'm not having enough, maybe grip strength or something. But I am going to work on my tendons, and I think that will help solve that issue there. Just being able to kind of grab stronger, maybe do some grip strength training as well. Not 100% sure. We'll kind of see what I figure out. But that's all for this session. Have a great day and happy Thanksgiving. See ya.